Good evening, one and all. We interrupt your comic dub to bring you a reading of one of the most important Wookieepedia articles ever written. Snoke's Slippers. Production information. Type: footwear. Owners: Snoke. Physical and technical specifications. Color: gold and red. Other markings: embroidered swirls. Usage and history. Purpose: providing comfort. Affiliation: First Order.
Where there was conflict, I now sense resolve. Where there was weakness, strength. Complete your training and fulfill your destiny.
Said by Snoke to Kylo Ren moments before the slipper wearer's death. Snoke's slippers comprised a part of the ornate attire of the First Order's Supreme Leader. An elegant pair of slippers that gave Snoke comfort, their embroidered exteriors were gold in color, while the interiors were red, matching the color scheme of the leader's golden robe and belt. In 34 ABY, Snoke wore his slippers in his throne room aboard his flagship, the Supremacy, and received audiences with General Armitage Hux, his apprentice Kylo Ren, and the Jedi trainee Rey. The latter pair of Force sensitives proved a lethal pair. Supreme Leader Snoke was slain in his slippers by Ren and collapsed, bisected, with his feet remaining in them. Description: Supreme Leader Snoke wielded the dark side of the Force and was disfigured and in pain from his stance. His pair of two-tone slippers prioritized his comfort. The front of each slipper ended with a tip, and their golden exterior was embroidered with swirls, while the interior was a solid red. History: Between 28 ABY and 34 ABY, Snoke's slippers stood on a planet in the Rarlex system as their owner trained Kylo Ren in the dark side. Using Ren's command shuttle for transportation, they then traveled to the planet Dagobah, visiting the Cave of Evil to test the conflicted apprentice. During the same time, the slippers were on Snoke's feet when he stood up from his throne aboard his flagship, the Supremacy, to command Kylo Ren and First Order General Armitage Hux to demonstrate the First Order's power on the world Caraxes. In 34 ABY, the Supreme Leader was wearing his slippers when he summoned General Hux to his throne room in order to reprimand the officer for letting the Resistance escape at the Battle of Dakar. After dismissing Hux, Snoke received his apprentice and scolded him for being defeated by the Resistance and Rey, their Jedi in training. The furious master of the slippers rose from his throne to walk closer to Ren and delivered a bout of Force lightning. Afterwards, Snoke's slippers witnessed Ren bringing a captive Rey to their owner's throne room and satisfaction, and the Supreme Leader placed Rey's lightsaber by his side on the throne. He then tortured Rey before shoving her before Kylo Ren, demanding that he murder her. However, Ren had plans of his own. Using the Force to blindside his master and move Rey's lightsaber, Ren ignited the blade, bisecting the shocked slipper wearer. Veiled by his vision and senses, Snoke's torso collapsed over his legs and his footwear. When General Hux investigated the ruined throne room following a skirmish between Rey, Ren, and the late Supreme Leader's Praetorian guards, he saw the broken body at the throne. The slippers remained on Snoke's feet. Subsequently, in the same year, a statue of Snoke wearing his slippers was displayed by the collector Doc Ondar in his antique shop on the planet Batuu. Behind the scenes. I think the slipper line is gone from the film, but Snoke definitely mentioned them at some point. Ian Jones, our prop maker, handmade him some gold embroidered slippers. The reference guide we were using in the shots had huge feet. Ian, who is very clever, just made them from scratch. David Crossman. Snoke's slippers first appeared in 2017's sequel trilogy film, Star Wars Episode VIII, The Last Jedi. The slippers were conceptualized by Robert Rowley and handmade by props maker Ian Jones, accommodating Snoke's large feet. In The Art of Star Wars: The Last Jedi, costume supervisor David Crossman revealed that the character was intended to speak about his slippers in the film. They were identified in the 2023 reference book Star Wars 100 Objects by Kristen Baver. I hope you have learned a lot about Snoke's slippers today. If you have made it this far into the video, then please tell me in the comments whether you prefer his left or his right slipper and why. Please be respectful towards the people who may prefer the other slipper, as we are all entitled to our opinions. This is Auditect signing out, wishing you a happy April Fool's Day.